Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee Wallach. I'm here each and every day exploring life with you today, asking questions. And so here's a statement I started out with today. Life is not happening to you, it's happening through you. Think about the consequences of having that belief, realizing that you're not a victim. It's not happening to you, it's happening through you. And when we can understand that, guess what? Oh my God, we get this whole idea that life is full of meaning. And when we embrace that idea, we see how we are co-creators of our lives. We realize that we are working with the universe. Good morning to Jean, Corey, McBride, Ronan, Kane, Carly, and Carol. Here's the key thing. Ronan and Kane, the energy that you put out as you go to school today will attract to you the experiences you have with your teacher, with your fellow classmates. Remember, you control the type of energy that you put out. Set an intention that this is going to be a great day, that this is going to be a day where I'm in harmony with everyone I come in contact with. And when you set that type of intention, oh my God, it's amazing how the universe will work through you and bring that about. We tend to think that the universe is working at us, it's working to us, it's causing us this stuff, and we don't realize it's a harmonic dance that we do every day. But most people never wake up to the idea. They don't realize that when they're being a horse's butt, they have a horse's butt experience. They don't realize that when they get into ideas of taking revenge, that comes back at you. It's like a boomerang. When you throw a boomerang out, it comes back. The same thing, the thoughts you throw out come back. The words you throw out come back. The feelings you put out there come back. The actions you put out there come back. When we begin to understand that everything that we put out comes back to us, maybe we'll stop throwing out all the garbage. Maybe we'll stop throwing out all the judgment, all the hate, all the dissatisfaction. My God, think about that. Better yet, stop thinking about it and just stop doing it. Stop throwing out stuff you don't want coming back. Put out only things you want back coming to you. This is in every area of life. It's like when you go to the gym. I go to the gym 6 days a week. When I go to the gym, I go there with joy. There are a lot of people in the gym not going to the gym in joy. They're having a completely different experience. And here's the other thing. Their body is responding very differently. The thing I want to share with you is this. If you know that life is not happening to you, it's happening through you, wouldn't you want to create habits of thinking, habits of speaking, habits of the way you feel, habits of the type of actions that you take? And knowing that you create these habits, they draw back to you. And how do you know if a habit is going to draw back to you? Simply write down all the benefits. If I do this, this will come back to me. See, it's a lot easier in life to continue on a path than to shift your path completely. So if you're going to make a shift, don't make it just for one day. Make a habit that's so that you build on it every day. It's like I've got a group of people that I have doing a specific practice that I learned in India from 2 different gurus, and I modified it and made it my own. Been doing it for over 6 years. Before I share that practice with anyone, I ask them to commit to doing it every day. And you say, why would you ask them to commit to doing it every day? Well, because it builds on itself. And if people are not willing to commit to doing it every day, why would I share something that's that valuable? It's not important to them. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not important to them. That's why don't cast your pearls amongst the swine, some biblical verse like that. In other words, don't give your good stuff to people who don't care. Don't spend your time with people who are not going to honor you. Don't spend your time with people that are judging you. Hell, look in the mirror. And if you're looking in the mirror and you're judging yourself, would you want to spend time with you? I think not. So why not create a you that you'd want to spend time with? People always say to me, do you like spending time with you, Lee? Damn right. I love spending time with me. I'm the most fun person I know. I'm the most curious person I know. I'm the most adventurous person I know. I'm 71 years old and I see life like a 20-year-old. I look at it as a challenge, an opportunity to expand, to grow, to become more. I don't put limitations on me because of age. And that's what most people do. They think because they're such an age that they can't do things. Read the studies, read the surveys. I've been going to the gym for over 50 years. I can do things that most people couldn't do at 20. Why? Because I created a habit of it. My body knows to respond to it. Your body responds to your mind. Your body really responds to your mind when there's emotions behind what your mind is thinking and speaking. You put thoughts with emotions, your body's going to respond in a most incredible way. But we don't think about that. Linda says, I'm going to gym today too. A habit. Good. Make it a great habit. Make it that you're juiced to go to that gym. I can't wait to pump it up. I know I can. Today is what, gang? Today's back, buys, and abs. Love that. One of the things that I pride myself in, and I have habits to create it, is that I love having a flat belly. I love it. I started at a young age. I said, I'm going to always have a flat belly. And I remember when I was turned 40, this guy at work, he was a senior vice president. He said to me, wait till you're 45. You won't have a flat belly. Well, shit. 31 years later, I still do. Why? Because I've got habits that create that. Is it important to me? Why? I just found my reasons. I'm not saying a flat belly is the way to go. I'm not saying having a belly is a bad thing. I'm saying it's a personal choice. And so the universe is not happening to us with a flat belly. It's happening through us. Now, the through is easy. What are you putting behind it? What are you eating? What are you drinking? How's your stress level? Are you exercising? Are you doing the right amount of weights, resistance training, cardio? Are you doing all that? It's happening through me based on how I respond and live my life. Now, I took a really simple example, but this can be about any aspect of life: money, relationships, health, spirituality, career. Here's the key thing. If you've got a job, and almost all of you do, make sure you go to that job today and you give it your best. Because if you're going to be in a job, if you're going to be in a relationship, why wouldn't you give it your best? Because if you don't, the boomerang's going to come back to you and it's going to give you something you don't want. Remember, life is a boomerang. What you put out comes back. Woo! I want you guys to know this. Next Monday and next Tuesday, I'm starting to teach classes. Monday, I'm teaching Spiritual Foundations, a 10-week class. On Tuesday, I'm teaching the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. That's a 7-week class. I would love for you to join me because that's where the rubber meets the road. That's where you learn. That's where we connect. You can find all that information at agapespiritualcenter.com. You're right, Anita. A flat belly requires dedication. In other words, here's what I teach. We must be persistent and consistent with our spiritual practice, with our physical practice, with our relationship practice, all of that. Here's what Joanna says. So we can change the statistics of how our body will look at 40, 50, 60, and plus. Yeah, here's another way of saying it, Johanna. Don't be a statistic. Be unique. I look at everyone who's got big bellies and all of that, and I'm saying I'm bringing down the average. See what I'm getting at? I'm not a statistic. I'm unique. I'm an anomaly. I love being an anomaly because guess what? You were born unique and you were meant to be unique. Embrace it. Man, you're going to love your life when you do. You know that no one tells you this, no matter if you have a flat belly or not, I accept you and love you just like you are. So make this your best day ever. Until next time, aloha.